Good morning, everyone. In today's video, I just kind of want to talk about some features that I'd like to see TRAXXAS do in their transmitters. So I have a lot of these basic 2-channel radios with just the set button, which sometimes acts as a third channel. So I feel like these transmitters have been out since the dawn of the dinosaurs. Okay? There's a lot of features that I kind of wish that they had. Now, I do have a couple of the TQI transmitters, which are great. They have a menu and a set button, and you could change a lot of the features. Okay. Some of the features I'm going to talk about are more of maybe aesthetics or things that I find sometimes frustrated with this transmitter. Okay. And it goes with both. Okay. You're going to see that. Personally, I think they should just get rid of this 2-channel, stop shipping them out, and just give us the TQI. Okay. Because of that menu and set button, you can adjust steering, throttle, and a whole lot of other features that you can't do with this basic one. Okay. So throw this out, TRAXXAS. Just ship this one from now on, please. A lot of the basic features like changing the throttle, sensitivity, the dual rate on the servo, those can be done with the TQI transmitter, but you have to know how to go through the menu and the set button. Personally, just add some manual knobs. It makes my life easier, especially when I'm playing with my kids and I'm trying to adjust the speed, especially with my 3-year-old that always just hits full throttle. It'd be quick and easy just to have a manual knob for those, okay? Especially the servo rate. My kids are just cranking this back and forth, okay? It'd be nice to quick and easily adjust that. So then when I get it, and I'm alone, I can quickly adjust it, okay? So that's kind of the first thing. Manual knobs to adjust throttle sensitivity, to adjust dual rates for the servos, and even the rate, okay? Very similar to Team Associated's transmitter. Like they have 4 knobs. They have the trim for throttle and steering, and then they have the dual rate, okay? Then they also have buttons for reverse. I'm not too worried about that, to reverse the throttle and reverse the servo. So like this would turn, instead of right, it would turn left. I'm not too worried about those, but it wouldn't be too hard to put those in. Okay. So let's talk about with the steering wheel. There are a few people in my family that are not right-handed. So it would be something you should research, be able to switch this to the other side. Now there is a transmitter, I can't remember which vehicle this goes on, but this actually, there's a button that you push and you should be able to push this on the other side, okay? And then it's right-handed, okay? I would say do some research, TRAXXAS. Maybe just do this so we can have left and right-handed, okay? There are a few people in my family that cannot do this very well, all right? Now, it would be nice if you could be able to move the steering wheel up and down and left and right and lock it into position. Because sometimes it just doesn't feel right. Or if I'm playing with my kids, it'd be nice to have this in a slightly different position, okay? Now, one of my biggest pet peeves, and I don't know if it's just me, is the on and off the light. I always forget to turn these things off. Even though there's a green light here, and I'll show you here in a minute, this light does turn on, okay? But I always forget about it. Okay, so I would like this button to be moved up here so it's easier to see, and maybe this light to be on the back side too. Okay. And I wish you would add a feature where if it's on and idle for maybe 10 minutes, it beeps. There are other transmitters that do that, and I love it. Okay. So please add those features. So the next thing I want to talk about is this battery compartment. This is garbage. Because as soon as you start putting batteries in here, okay, and then you accidentally tip it over, the batteries come out immediately. Or you're trying to put batteries in and these pop right out. Okay, so I'll put these in. Sometimes they pop out. Okay, put it in. This is all fine and dandy. Look, the light is there, but for some reason I always forget it, and it is green. My kids are playing with these, and what do? They like to mess with this, and they pull the cover off, they flip it over, and the batteries come right out. Like immediately. Like, I don't know. That was that needs to change. With that, the technology has to be here now where we don't need 4 AA batteries anymore. We used to run transmitters with 8. Then we cut it down to 4. Spend some time researching. Just use 2 batteries, 2 AA batteries. Okay? It'd be a lot easier, be a lighter. Fix this. I can't stand this battery compartment thing. It's terrible. So we talked about adding manual buttons. Whoops, this is even on this TQI, it would be nice to have manual buttons instead of remembering how to program. And you can put these transmitters or TRAXXAS cars into training mode through the ESC. But it'd be nice to have buttons that has low, medium, and high. All right. A lot of transmitters have that. You can switch low, medium, and high. Personally, I would love it for my kids because usually I have my 3-year-old in my lap and I'm trying to do the throttle and he's steering, or he'll do the throttle and I'll steer. And I'm telling you, it's one speed all the time. And it'd be quick again, quick and easy, just a manual knob to put it into low, medium, or high. So please, I would love that feature in there. And I believe that's it. Okay. Now, let me know in the comments if you agree, disagree, or other changes you would like to see with TRAXXAS Remote. There are, like, Team Associated, I actually really like their remote. Okay. Koyosho has good remotes. They also, I believe those beep after a while being idle. I'm telling you, it happens all the time. Can't be just me. There's got to be other people that the next day they realize their batteries are completely dead. All right, thank you for listening. Again, if you have any questions, comments, suggestions, throw those into the comment section. And I'll see you in the next video.